for the problem. A trader purchased 2,400 grams of wheat, a part at 10% profit, and sold a part at 10% profit and the rest at 14% profit. If his overall gain on the entire quantity is 12%, find the quantity sold at 10% profit. So this is a problem with regard to mixture and allocation, wherein there are different quantities that are involved. That means a cheaper quantity and a expensive quantity, and there is another quantity called as in between quantity. All these three quantities are very important for us. Now we can just say a part of it was sold as 10% profit. So we can just assume that we can just assume that the part which is sold at 10% profit, that means is the cheaper quantity, and the one that is sold at 14% is called expensive quantity. The one that is sold at 12% is called mean quantity. So therefore we assume A1, which is the cheaper quantity, to be 110. It is 10%, so we assume it as 110. So we don't know the actual price, but we assume it as 110. Similarly, the A2 is the expensive one, and therefore we should claim it as 114. It is 14%, therefore we write it as 114. And the in between quantity is AW, and we call it 112. Then we write the formula N1 upon N2 is equal to A2 minus AW upon AW upon minus A1. This gives us to A2 is what? 114 minus AW is 112. AW is 112 minus 110 is A1. So we have substituted everything. We get 2 over 2. So therefore we get N1 over N2. So N1 over N2. Therefore we get, when we cancel it, we get N1 is equal to N2. Now note that whatever N1 and N2 are the quantity of the cheaper and the expensive one. So over here, the total quantity is shown as 2,400. Therefore, we have to take N1 plus N2 as 2,400. So therefore, we get, but N1 is equal to N2. So N1 plus N1 is equal to 2,400. We get 2N1 is equal to 2,400. We get N1 is equal to 2,400 upon 2. We get N1 is equal to 1,200. This solves the problem. N1 is actually the cheap quantity that we were supposed to find. Find the quantity sold at 10%. That means N1 is the cheap quantity. So this solves the problem.